Welcome to Scholanetz. Please like and subscribe to learn math with easy and step-by-step explanations.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Scholanetz. In this video, we are going to learn about the addition of fractions with unlike denominators. So let's get started. To add fraction with unlike denominators, we have to keep in mind 2 or 3 steps. What are they? First step is we have to find a common denominator. We can only add fractions when the bottom numbers are the same. It means when the denominators are same. So we must make them the same before we add. The second one is change both fractions into equivalent fractions. After finding a common denominator, we have to change the fractions into equivalent fractions. After that, we have to add the numerators and we have to simplify if it's needed. So let's take examples so we can understand how we can do the addition of fraction with unlike denominators. Take the example 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3. See here 4 and 3. The denominators are different. It means these fractions are having unlike denominators and we have to add this one. So how we can add it? So first of all, we have to find a common denominator. So see 4 and 3. To find a common denominator, we have to find the least common multiples. How we can find the least common multiples? First, we have to find the multiples of 4. What are the multiples of 4? 4. You have to write the times table of 4. 4, 8, 12, right? At least till 5 or 6. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Then we have to write the multiples of 3. What are the multiples of 3? 3, 6, 12, then 15. Now, after writing the multiples of 4 and 3, we have to find the common multiples, least common multiples. See, here is 12 and here it is 12. It means the least common multiples is 12. Or you can say the least common denominator of 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3 is 12. Least common denominator. That is 12. Now, after finding the common denominator, what we have to do? The second point was we have to change the fraction into equivalent fraction. Like it is 1 over 4. And we know that when we find the common denominator is 12, it means 4, how many times it will be 12? 4 times 3, it will be 12. And here we are multiplying with 3. It means we have to multiply numerator also with the same number. It will be 3 over 12. Similarly, 1 over 3, 3 times 4, it will be 12. Then 1 times will be 4. Become 4 over 12. Now we can add it. We already know how we can add the fraction with the like denominators. If you missed that video, go and check it, how we can add the fraction with the like denominators. Then it will be, we have to just add the numerators. It will become 7 over 12. This will be our final answer. Understand? First, we have to find the least common multiple so that the denominator will be same. After finding the common denominator, then we have to find the equivalent fraction. And we have to keep in mind that whatever denominator we get, after from whatever common denominator we get, according to that we have to multiply. Okay, for example, as here it was 12, so we have multiplied 4 times 3 is 12, and the same we have to multiply, same digit should be multiplied the numerator as well. Then we have to finally add the numerator and we will get our answer. Let's solve more questions. It is 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. So what we have to do? First we have to find the least common multiples. So we have to write the multiples of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then multiples of 3. It will be 3, 6, 12, 15. Now see what is the least common multiples. Here it is 6. It is 6. It means least common multiples is 6. Now we have to change the fraction into equivalent fraction. So 1 over 2, we have to change into 2. How many times? It will be 6, because we have to make our denominator 6, because we got our common denominator, that is 6. 2 times 3 will be 6. And the same digit will be multiplied with the numerator as well. Become 3 over 6. Then 1 over 3. 3 times 2 will be 6. And 1 times 2 will be 2 over 6. Now we have to add these two. Simply we have to just add the numerator and keep the denominator as it is. It will be 5 over 6. This is our answer. Okay. Let's take some more examples. It is 2 over 5 plus 1 over 10. Here see, we have to again, the denominators are different. It means we have to find the same denominator. And here it is 5 and here it is 2. As we know, 10 is the multiple of 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So we can say that LCD, that is least common denominator, will be 10, because 10 is the multiples of 5. Without doing all the process of finding the least common multiples, we can just say that 10 is the multiples of 5. It means our common denominator will be 10. Or if you will take the multiples of 5, you will find 5, 10, 15, 20. Multiples of 10, 10, 20, 30. See, 10, 10. So our least common multiple is 10. And we directly find it here that 10 is the multiple of 5. So we don't need to do all of this to find the multiples, because here it is easy to find it out, the least common denominator, because 10 is the multiple of 5. Now we have to change it into equivalent fraction. 5 times 2, it will be 10. 2 times 2, it will be 4 over 10. Then 1 over 10 will be 10 times 1 will be 10. 1 times 1, it will be 1 over 10. 4 over 10 plus 1 over 10. Now we have to add it. It will become 5 over 10. Here see, it is 5 over 10 we get after doing all this process. And here we can further simplify it into 1 over 2. 5 times 2 is 10 and 5 times 1 is 5. So we can simplify it further to make it 1 over 2. Then this will be our final answer. Let's take another one. 5 over 12 plus 1 over 4. Here it is 12 and here it is 4. And we know that 12 is the multiple of 4. So what will be our least common denominator will be 12 because 12 is the multiple of 4. So we can easily say that the common denominator will be 4. Now we have to change this into equivalent fraction. And our common denominator is 12. It means 12 will multiply with 1 to make it 12. So there will be no change in it. We have to find the equivalent fraction of 1 over 4. 1 times 3 will be 12 and 1 times 3. It will become 3 over 12. Now we have to add it. 5 over 12 plus 3 over 12 will become 12. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 it will be 8. 8 over 12. Here we can further simplify it into 2 over 3. 8 times 4 times 2 is 8 and 4 times 3 is 12. So we can simplify it into a smaller form, that is 2 over 3, and we got our answer. Okay. Let's take one more question. 1 over 6 plus 2 over 9. Here the denominators are 6 and 9. And 6 is not multiple of 9 and 9 is also not multiple of 6. So what we have to do, we have to find the least common multiples. Multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, and multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36. Here it is 18 and here it is 18. It means our common denominator will be 18. We got the least common multiple, that is 18. So our least common denominator will be 18. Now we have to find the equivalent fraction of 1 over 6 will be 6. How many times it will make 18? 6 times 3 will be 18. So 3 will also be multiplied with 1. It will become 3 over 18. Now 2 over 9. 9 times 2 will be 18. 2 times 2, it will be 4 over 18. Now we have to add this. Denominator will be as it is. 4 plus 3 plus 4, it will be 7 over 18. This will be our final answer. Okay. Let's take the last question. 3 over 4 plus 1 over 8. Here 8 and 4. And we know that 8 is the multiple of 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So we can say that our least common denominator will be 8 because 8 is the multiple of 4. Now we have to change into equivalent fraction. 4 times 2 will be 8. 3 times 2, it will be 6 over 8. And 1 over 8, it will be 1 times 8. So it will be 1 over 8. There will be no change into 8. Now add it. 6 over 8 plus 1 over 8. 8. 6 plus 1, it is 7 over 8. We got our answer. Okay. It's so simple. You have find the common denominator, and how you can find the common denominator? By finding the least common multiples. Okay, once you find the least common multiple, that is the least common denominator you will get, then you have to just change into equivalent fraction, and keep in mind that whatever common denominator you get, according to that you have to change your fraction to equivalent fraction, because when you are changing your equivalent fraction, the denominator must be the common denominator you get. Then you have to just simply add as we add the fraction with the like denominator. Okay, I hope this one is also clear, how we can add the fraction with the like, sorry, add the fraction with the unlike denominator. Find the common denominator, change into equivalent fraction, and add the numerator and simplify if needed. Okay, practice as many questions as you can do. As if you will practice, you will get to know how you have to do it. And if you have missed my previous videos about the adding of fraction with like denominator, subtraction with like denominator, please go and check that one as well. See you in the next video with subtraction of fraction with unlike denominator. Till then, keep practicing. Bye.